Okay, for my investigation, I'm going to want to know the difference between male and female's Ravens scores. So the first thing I want to do really is collect the males and the females together. So if I highlight column B like that, and over up on the right hand side up here, there is a sort and filter button. If I click down, I can sort it from A to Z or Z to A, it doesn't matter which, A to Z. Now it's important that that expand the selection is highlighted, because what that'll do is it'll keep all the rows together. So in other words, this female student with code 13090 will her data will stay together when I sort it this column alphabetically. So if I click sort now, notice I've got all the females first, and then if I scroll down, you'll notice all the males will be second, right? All the other columns have changed as well. So that's the first thing many of you will want to do. You don't have to sort that column. You could also sort this column, column D, if you're looking at ethnicity. Okay, so same deal, sort A to Z, expand the selection, and again, all the rows have been shifted into the different categories, and I can now do a nice comparison between the different ethnicities. Those are probably two things that apply to everyone. You'll need to do a sort. Okay, if I was to draw a box and whisker plot, I would need the 5 summary statistics. What are they? For a box and whisker. The highest score, lowest score,
middle quartile, upper quartile,
upper and lower quartile, and the median. So there are formulas that we can type into Excel that will quickly calculate those for us. Every formula that you type into Excel has to start with the equals. So if I've just chosen a cell over here, I'm going to push the equals button, and that tells Excel that I'm going to put in a formula. Now, there are different codes. It's a little bit like, I suppose, a little bit like programming, I suppose. If I type in the words MIN, open bracket, what do you think that's going to bring back? Oh, and then I actually have to click the column I want it to search. So I'm just going to click that column F, and then close the bracket. What's that going to bring back? What's MIN stand for? Minimum. Okay, so the minimum value, in fact, I'm just write MIN to remind me, is 1. Now, you can go and check that. Looking down, can you see there it is? It brought back that value there. Same deal for max. Start with equals, MAX, open bracket, highlight the column that you want it to search, which is column F, close bracket, hit enter. And the max value, without looking through it and getting it wrong, is 99. Can anyone see 99? Oh, there's a 99. Okay. In other words, no one got 100%. Median equals, oh, the word median seems to work. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but I'm using my ingenuity to think what word would Excel recognize, and I typed in median and it worked. Open bracket, highlight the column F, close bracket, and I'm presuming that's going to bring back the median. I know the word average, that's another Excel, so for the mean, okay, this is not part of my 5-point summary for my box and whisker plot, but I know the word average works. equals AVERAGE, open bracket, and if I highlight the column F again, that'll bring back the mean, 55.9. You got a question?
So like, if you can't find the formula, you can click on formulas and insert the formula.
Brilliant. And if you also, the help button I sometimes use if I'm looking for something that's a little bit a formula that's unusual. I'm looking for the lower quartile and the upper quartile, and this is where my memory is a bit hazy, but I'm pretty sure I'll find it pretty quick. Equals, look at this. And you click on the column F, and then I think you click, yeah, there it is, tells me what to do. Second, comma 1, so see I put a comma there, I've clicked on the column F, and then I put a comma, and then put the value 1 in, because that'll give me the first, or the lower quartile. If you read, I don't know if you can see it from back there, but it says first quartile is number 1. Close bracket, hit enter, and that's the lower quartile. This is quick, eh? Rather than putting all the values in order, or doing a dot plot first, counting into the middle. Remember we did the, it was an even number, then it was the middle, it was between two dots, and if it was an odd number, it was a dot, and then we looked at the bottom half, and we looked at the top half, and we had to count in from a dot plot. Okay, this is really fast. Upper quartile. Whoops. Equals again, and type in the word quartile, open bracket. The column that you want to look in is F. For me, it might be different for you. Comma, and this time it's the third quartile. If I put in the value 2, it'll find the median, but if I put in the value 3, it's going to find the upper quartile. Close bracket, hit enter, and that's the upper quartile. So those, now all you would need to do in your group of 2 is draw yourself a axis that ranges from 1 to 100. 99 is the biggest, probably 0 to 100. Put in the max, put in the min, put in the median, put in the upper quartile, the lower quartile, and draw your box and whisker plot. Okay, so that would be, and you would do that. Notice I've done that for males and females. If you were comparing males and females, say, then you would want to come down here where it starts going males, and you would want to highlight the males column, the males data, and control X. And what you could do, see down the bottom of your Excel spreadsheet, right at the bottom of the screen, there's another tab. You could start another tab and control V, and you would put the males data on a different tab, so that when I click column F, I'm only looking at the females median, max, min, median, etc. And then on the other tab you would be looking at the females. What are some other statistics I could ask Excel to calculate? What others? Range? Did someone say range? Let's see if it works. I'll just do it for males. Okay, equals range. Not going to work. So what I would do is, I know the formula for a range. It's the max, right? Close bracket, minus the min. Open bracket, highlight the F column again, close bracket, hit enter, and it's 98 for the males. You could also do the interquartile range and any other statistic you could think of. You could go and find the code for it and ask Excel to calculate it real fast. Because the reason we're doing this, by the way, is there are 395 data values, and I haven't got time, or you haven't got time to be putting them in order for one and spending hours and hours just figuring out the average or the mean or the median or whatever it might be. Pause.